What if the people writing the rules for AI in your classroom were actually teenagers? Because that just happened. In July 2026, high school students from across America sat in a replica Senate chamber, argued line by line over AI policy, and passed their own bill by a vote of 82 to 16. They call it the Students' First Act, and it could reshape how millions of kids use AI in school. Some educators call it the smartest AI policy in America. Others say it is an unstable foundation written by kids who do not understand the stakes. Either way, the adults could not figure this out. So the kids took over. Here are 5 shocking things those students just decided about AI. Here is the situation. Adults have spent years arguing about AI in schools. Districts banned ChatGPT, then unbanned it. Teachers panicked about cheating while students quietly used AI for everything. Nearly 100 AI education bills hit statehouses this year, and most are a mess. So this summer, high school students from every state gathered in Washington with a simple challenge. Write the AI policy that adults could not. The result was the Students' First Act, covering everything from AI literacy to emotional support chatbots. Subscribe and stick around, because rule number 3 will absolutely surprise you. First, the students decided AI literacy has to start early. Their bill says schools must teach AI literacy as soon as students get access to classroom devices. Not in high school. Not in middle school. The moment a kid touches a school laptop, they learn what AI is, how it works, where it lies, and why it is biased. Some argued poor schools could never afford new AI classes. But the teens held the line, pointing out that adults made the same excuse for social media and phones, and we all know how that turned out. They even made the federal government help pay for it. That is more forward thinking than most state laws. Idaho banned AI from replacing teachers. New York wants to ban most classroom AI below 9th grade. And Hawaii wants every junior and senior to take a 6-week AI literacy course. Meanwhile, these teenagers just wrote one coherent national vision. Here is the rule making headlines. The students banned AI on every graded test. Period. No chatbots during exams, no AI written essays handed in as your own work. But they did not ban AI from learning. Their bill explicitly allows AI for editing, brainstorming, and studying, but only after 8th grade. So a 9th grader can use AI to outline a history paper, but not to write it. The students understood what many school boards do not. AI is not a cheating machine, it is a tool, and kids need to learn how to use it honestly. They also built in protections against false accusations. If an AI detector flags a student paper, teachers must personally investigate before reporting the student to the administration. That matters, because AI detectors are notoriously unreliable and have falsely accused thousands of students of cheating. Now for the rule that shocked the adults. If a school chatbot detects a student in crisis, it must alert a human immediately. Some students worried about privacy, especially for kids who confide their sexuality or a mental health crisis to a chatbot. But others argued the opposite. If a student is having suicidal thoughts, the chatbot should not just chat. It should get a human involved, because that could save a life. In the end, the Student Senate voted to require human intervention. Think about the wisdom in that. Teenagers, the people who actually use these tools, decided that an algorithm should never be the last line of defense for a kid in trouble. The 4th rule is about transparency, and it is quietly revolutionary. The bill requires every teacher to post a clear, written AI usage policy every semester. Students would know exactly when AI is allowed, when it is banned, and how it will be checked. No more guessing. No more gray areas that get students punished for things they did not know were wrong. The students even addressed the parent question. An early version of the bill gave parents a complete veto over their child's AI access. But the student senators voted that down. Giving parents total control would limit students, because a lot of adults do not even know what AI is themselves. They would rather learn to navigate AI with guidance than have it banned by adults who do not understand it. Finally, the students went after the emotional support question. Should kids be allowed to use school AI chatbots for emotional support at all? The teens split on this one too. Some wanted the chatbot to be a safe space to confide in. Others worried a machine is no substitute for a human, and schools should not outsource mental health to an algorithm. The compromise is the same as Rule 3. A chatbot can listen, but when it detects real distress, it flags the school official. The students knew they could not legislate parenting, and they did not try. Instead, they focused on what schools control: the devices, the data, and the classroom. One student senator from New Hampshire said it best: "We cannot legislate parenthood. But we can make sure the machines in our schools do not replace the people in our schools." So what does all of this mean? It means the generation that grew up with AI is starting to write the rules, and their instincts are surprisingly good. AI literacy from day one. No AI on graded tests. Human intervention in a crisis. Written policies every semester. And parents involved, but not in control. The student's first act is not a law yet. It was written by students at a mock Senate event, but it is already influencing real legislation. These teenagers just proved that the AI conversation does not have to be adults screaming past each other. It can be a group of kids, from every state, arguing line by line, and landing on something thoughtful. The question now is whether the adults will listen. If you learned something today, smash the like button and subscribe for more AI stories the mainstream news is not covering. And comment below, should students be writing the AI rules for their own schools? Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.